Hi everyone, and welcome to What Makes This Song Great, episode 42. The artist is Simon Garfunkel, and the song is The Sound of Silence. The Sound of Silence, which was originally called The Sounds of Silence, was written by Paul Simon over a period of several months in 1963 and 64.
I wrote The Sound of Silence when I was 21 years old, and I recorded it when I was 23, and it was a hit when I was 20, became a hit about a year and a half later.
The song was originally released in October of 1964 on a record called The Sounds of Silence that was a commercial failure and led to the duo breaking up. In the spring of 1965, however, the song started to get a foothold at radio after being played on stations in Boston. Tom Wilson, the song's producer, decided to remix the track, overdubbing electric guitar and bass as well as drums, without informing Simon and Garfunkel, until the song's remix and release had been completed. That was in September of 1965. The song is played with a capo at the 4th fret, with the picking pattern beginning on an E-flat sus2 chord. Paul Simon's acoustic guitar, which was played live with his vocal track, plays the figure out front twice and then is joined by the electric guitar.
Left its seeds while I was sleeping.
One of the most important hallmarks of Simon & Garfunkel's style is the use of sophisticated harmony writing. Instead of harmonizing in traditional diatonic 3rd and 6th intervals, Simon, who would usually provide the lower part, would employ the use of oblique motion, like here where he remains on the note A-flat, while Garfunkel ascends and descends in the melody
Because
against
a
it.
vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping.
Another thing that makes this whole introduction beautiful is the use of dissonance in the electric guitar picking part.
Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain.
Once again, in the harmonies, we have parallel and contrary motion.
Within the sound of silence.
Next, the rhythm section enters after this held chord.
Silence. In restless dreams I walk.
The session drummer on the track was Bobby Gregg. Next, the bass enters, played by Bob Bushnell. The two guitars were played by Al Gorgoni and Vinnie Bell. According to engineer Roy Haley, the remix employed heavy echo, which was a common trait of the Byrds that were a huge band at the time. The story is that when Paul Simon first heard the 7-inch with the additional session players, he was horrified. This was because the rhythm section slowed down at one point so that Paul and Art's voices could catch up.
People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices no one did. To the sound of silence. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence.
This is an interesting guitar fill here, a cool blues lick here.
One of the biggest hang-ups we have today is the inability of people to communicate, not only on an intellectual level, but on an emotional level as well. So you have people unable to touch other people, unable to love other people. And this is a song about it.
And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. and the sign flashed its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, tenement halls, and whispered in the sounds of silence.